we're about to get this going.
3, 2, 1, fight.
So ins, we have Seven with the LG spawn. Talk to us about that.
Same spawn that he got last time, but this time Seven actually gets a little bit more armor to work with. But GEKKO got the rail really early on, and Seven couldn't really punish him for that. So we're probably going to see GEKKO starting to use those angles and Seven having to run away from the rail. He's actually going to pick up a rail himself right now, but GEKKO was there. Unfortunately for GEKKO, he didn't really do much damage from that.
Indeed, so 30 seconds gone. That means the next big items are spawning. The grenades and the switch to the rail.
Thing is, he actually took more damage from that than Seven did. But it was good that he did that.
And here we
Can
go.
Nick. He does run away from the Mega, trying to do another miracle with the grenades.
I can't help but think that he could have gotten position on the Mega for at least some damage onto Seven, but now Seven has not received anything. He's a very strong force on this red armor, and there should not really come any kind of challenge from GEKKO. So, I mean, he tries long-range rail there. What do you think is the best way for GEKKO to bring himself back in? This has got loads of time.
He has a lot of time, and he's still a 0-0 scoreline, so he can just try to circle the yellows. He cannot let Seven start circling the whole map, because that's when things start to get bad. In this map, it's not really hard to circle all of the 4 items based on the placement of them, and GEKKO is doing the right thing now. He's giving himself a lot of opportunities to make a ton of damage if one of his grenade combos works, because he's not really taking damage when he does them. Unless Seven is really, really fast in the reaction.
And here we go, we have Seven now totally stacked to the teeth. And there goes the drop from GEKKO, the ambush there, but Seven actually takes almost no damage.
Yeah, it's kind of the same that Eti did last time. I think he tried that one versus Plasma, and he ended up receiving more damage than Plasma there as well. So maybe people need to rethink that drop down. Seven does make a mistake on the item, so GEKKO wired with the red and the top yellow as well. So stacks are even up until Seven picks up this red.
And here yellow Seven does catch a nice rocket there onto GEKKO. And GEKKO's really been able to get a few spots to get back in this, but now Seven on the pursuit. He wants to get the frag down now. And a couple missed rockets there. Almost things went very south for Seven very quickly, but he's able to stay alive. He's got 150 armor. It was a very nice time to take a lot of damage, and now he gets the Mega. So he's okay again, A-okay, and the damage that GEKKO did was largely redundant.
I liked Seven picking up the shotgun, but thing is, GEKKO was actually really stacked at that point. Seven heard GEKKO's model screaming because he's probably below 75 health, but he still had like 200 armor. Luckily for him, his first shotgun blast was really, really spot on. Did about 90 damage with it.
And here we go, they're trying to trade rails against one another. And Seven trying to work his way in.
I love these little grenade traps, because if one of them works, if the first grenade hit, I think all of the 3 will hit, and he'll do 350 damage in one combo.
And it looks like Seven could be on the pursuit very shortly. Once again, he's got a 200, hits one rail, gets the yellow. This should be time to go in for the kill right now. Keep pushing, but he's going to slow down a bit. Let GEKKO make more movement for Seven and than Seven does, and Seven can just kind of take the good spots and let GEKKO run into him.
Because if he just chases him blindly, he's going to take one of those grenades to the face.
Indeed, he will.
There's on rail.
That's okay though. Mega's coming up, and there's GEKKO, another rocket, but can't do much more than that. And again, the damage seems, again, kind of negligent. I mean, you know, GEKKO, rather Seven is fine.
Yeah, Seven is fine, but GEKKO is starting to stack up again, and I think he's going to try to defend the next red, because he has 200 armor right now. Or at least 150 for him.
Yeah, I guess that is the one benefit
of
of the damage.
He goes away right when it spawned. That's going to be awful for GEKKO. He really needed that red armor to be his.
Nice rail by both players there. And Seven going to try to push this. Here's the footsteps far away. Pulls out the rail, cannot find the angle. Mega side of the map locked down. Again, can hear GEKKO running around, but he just needs good position on red. That's what he gets with the rocket jump. Missed rail by GEKKO there stops him being able to have any chance on challenging for some damage onto the red.
He's keeping track of the rotation of the items and the timing of the Mega and the red, though. That's important, but Seven isn't really making mistakes on it. He did a mistake where he let GEKKO get one red, but that was it. And GEKKO keeps doing the damage with the rail. This could be very interesting, because he's not going to let Seven just get a just extend his frag lead like that. 7 doesn't really want to extend it at this point. He just wants to keep circling the major items, making sure GEKKO doesn't have an opportunity into the game.
And here we go, 7. He should be on the warpath once again. Misses that rail. Somewhat uncharacteristic, but let's see if 7 can redeem himself. And it's just a bit of a standoff here, a bit of a stalemate between these two players. As 7 actually shouldn't be like that.
He's not even firing, he's just picking up items. And I think he's quite open to the angles that GEKKO is trying.
He's been watching Agent, clearly. Just Pac-Man.
Oh, that's mega for GEKKO, that's gonna be hard. And 7 needs to do damage now. He did a little bit, but for that to pay off, he needs to take both of the yellows. And he doesn't, so that's going to be a massive fight on the red right now, if 7 wants to show up for it. If he doesn't, he'll have given control to GEKKO.
There goes some damage going on to GEKKO there and onto 7, but 7 is still getting the major pickups. So GEKKO, he needs to make that committed play onto one of these items.
Maybe now, but he doesn't want to just yet. He doesn't feel like he has done enough, and now he's going to do... Okay, there he comes. Right when it spawns, and that's going to be awful.
Yeah.
Beautiful rocket from 7.
You typically, the only times I've seen that play work on the Mega, taking it kind of mid-fight to get control back, is when they drop from above. But 7 had the position from above, so that's kind of problematic for GEKKO, and it didn't work out. And you can see the last 3 or 4 minutes of play from GEKKO kind of all led to that moment, and now he got nothing out of it. He's 3 down, and he's got a lot less time now. So 3.5 minutes left for GEKKO to try to find something. 3 frags is not horrendous, but now it's going to be 4 frags, or should be 4 frags. Oh, he just steal the red armor.
But he didn't do any damage though.
And there's a -7.
So I think GEKKO really lost a big opportunity when he didn't attack at the red before the Mega, and then he was forced to actually drop onto the Mega and die, because if he didn't, then all of what he had done, have wasted these 3 minutes for, would have been for nothing.
There's the ambush, but oh my god,
that
7.
was good. That was really good. And now GEKKO is more stacked than 7. So this could be, as it was the last game, GEKKO's last opportunity right now. He needs to attack at his Mega health.
Oh, GEKKO's going to go in.
There
He does
we go.
get the rocket frag, and that was definitely very fortunate timing for GEKKO to go through that teleporter there. And
He's wasting a lot of time. He needs to be on the red right now, and 7's already...
Oh,
7's dropping
7
down!
drops again. A series of 2 errors from 7. Capitalizing is GEKKO now with those pickups. And it could all change right now as GEKKO finds but misses the rail onto 7.
He still has a lot of time to do this. He can just circle the items. He knows that the top yellow is the next item up, and he also knows that the bottom yellow is the next one now, because he picked it up.
But can he get there in time? He's going to let it go, just replenish the
he's
ammo.
not going to the Mega. He's risking a lot on making this read, and now he knows, okay, he's not here, so he's going to steal the Mega I wanted.
Oh dear, GEKKO. That's really bad.
Yeah.
He's confused now.
And if he doesn't go to the red immediately, he risks losing it as well. And 7 just got control back.
Now he has to do like incredibly large amounts of damage. That's got to be what it's about now for GEKKO. After making like such a problems for himself, that's what it's all on right now. So here we got 90 seconds left in, and another fight breaking out over the red armor, and 7 is gonna win it. So I mean, what do you say about that?
That was just 7's being rock solid in that fight, not really making any mistakes, and GEKKO, it's pretty much game over for him unless he pulls an absolute miracle.
A miracle would be great, but it is only 3 frags. So as you say, you know, if he gets that first one, like it could
escalate.
Could happen, yeah. I mean, we can see the spawn frags happening fast in this map sometimes. There we go, GEKKO coming out with some rails, but it's got to hit them. No, can't quite do it. 7's gonna get out of there. He knows it's a bit dangerous to be hanging around. Shouldn't risk it. GEKKO is going for it. He knows he has to.
Yeah, he's in complete desperation, but he's gonna get the Mega, and he just needs to run at 7 and hope everything goes. Can he do it though? 7 is on 30 health. He's running away. Still running away. He's not really doing damage to GEKKO. Come on, GEKKO, be faster. 7's moving really slowly, and GEKKO still can catch up with him.
There you go, goes to the rocket jump, but 7 gets the slip and then places the rocket. Perfect. And now it is game. Most certainly, 4 frames, 15 seconds. Cannot be done. 7 will be victorious on Sinister. And I gotta say, this is the expected result. But there you go, 7-2, the final score there between these two players. So interesting stuff. Any standout things
Yeah,
for
I
you?
mean, as it wasn't one of Seven's strongest maps, we could see he was not really branching out of his comfort zone. He was just being rock solid on the major items. But GEKKO, as soon as he had a little opportunity, he tried to be really, really aggressive and risky with it. Then we saw how that turned out.
Certainly. So we have, actually, we'll be able to follow Seven because we'll be playing against Base on the next game, which should be really interesting. I mean, Base is the new, awesome, interesting player to follow. So a new Russian, or at least he's kind of new to the people in the kind of European scene, because sometimes the players in the Russian scene get kind of hidden a little bit, and they just play kind of inside Russia, and then all of a sudden they come out and start owning FACE. That's Base. And we'll go to a quick break, guys. We'll be right back.